Okay, welcome back. This is my second part, if not the third part video. So basically, I was in the midst of explaining that if we stick to this idea, we're gonna have to actually sort of get that will actually sort of you. I told you that on side that this is gonna be a lot of spending to get this done. If you will actually have to Gabion all the bank, the bottom part and then the upper side. So as I said, if you can see from this diagram that this is how we actually sort of structure Gabions from base up to the last course, from the bottom of, all the way to the top, just to make sure that there's structural stability. So right, ideally, as I propose that we probably can say let's do this, right? Let's say the first terrace or the first tier or the bank that is very close to the river, let's make it made of gabions, all right, just like this, and then this side here we make it a Loffelstein wall. All right, then we are gonna be actually sort of saving. That's a good thing about, because now basically a Loffelstein is relatively cheaper as compared to a Gabion. All right, so now this is actually how it's gonna look like. So this portion here is where we're gonna fill up, because that's where erosion. That's the most damaged part that we're gonna have to actually fill it up when we build the Loffelstein. So let me just sort of try to label a few so you can actually sort of see what's really what going on this diagram. So this is actually the Loffelstein. Loffelstein. Loffelstein wall. Okay, let me just make a dry stack retaining wall rather. Okay, a retaining wall. Right, and this is actually I labeled. This is actually the existing tires retaining wall. Let me just leave it like that. And these are the gabions. These are the gabions. Gabion baskets. Right. These are the Gabion baskets. Or Gabion wall. Right. Okay. But it basically, yeah, it's one and the same thing. So this will be the outlay. If we say, okay, let's say the first wall, let's Gabion, let's use Gabion, and then the other one we're gonna use retainer blocks. This is how it's probably gonna look like. So this is actually a cost-effective idea. Alright, so you might actually sort of consider that. So what I'm gonna have to do now, I'm gonna have to actually really now draft the code proposal. But to save time, I'm gonna have to start with the Loffelstein. This kind of with the option of actually the Gabion and the Loffelstein. Right, to save time, because you need to know how much it's gonna add up to, so you can make up your decision. Right, so and then the last thing now is this cross section now. If I could sort of take you back a little bit, this is actually the cross section of Loffelstein. So basically I'm trying to take you back so you can actually sort of see that this is how we're gonna approach this project. Okay, so from beginning now we're gonna actually sort of open up the trend. This is actually the Loffelstein. The Loffelstein, what I'm the most important thing, or the most emphasis on this one is actually the blocks, because it goes up at 70-degree inclination, right? So this is actually how it goes up, because the block naturally it has a lip in front. So when you're laying another one, actually, so this is how the wall goes up. Can you see that there is this distance between a vertical wall, this vertical line, and the wall? So there is actually, this is how it goes up. So now, okay, just hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so before I get to the completion, this is actually how we're gonna be sort of building up the wall. So basically what happens is you actually sort of we lay the block, and then we backfill with the G7 or G2 or any approved material from a geotech engineer. So we actually lay another course. Alright, we backfill and compact. Alright, then compaction has to actually reach maximum density. In construction we call that 95 modashto. So just to ensure that there won't be any dislocations after the wall has been completed. So we lay, and then we actually backfill and compact all the way. So this is actually going to be the process. That's basically the whole process of actually building this wall. Alright, so now as I said that we're going to have to use backfill gravel, but this is actually going to be also, there's going to be further drawings from a structural engineer, right? So this is actually a drain pipe, a PVC perforated drain pipe, right? And that we wrap up with stones, the 19mm stones, right? And normally what engineers recommend is, instead of actually using only this kind of soil, they say at least a meter or maybe about 700 mils from the wall, we have to make it made up of gravel. So, and then the rest, it can be any kind of soil, but as long as it's not too clay, because clay, it actually holds water for a long time. It causes what we call hydrostatic conditions. So engineers normally, they actually sort of have to analyze the soil, so they can sort of then approve it to be used as backfill material. So alright, so yeah, so basically I'm trying to label the layer of the gravel that you're gonna actually put behind the blocks. So I know it takes time though sometimes, if I'm actually sort of doing a live demonstration. So what I could do, just to save time, let me just sort of pause it. I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back, Peter. So basically what I was trying to highlight here is actually the most important aspect is the footing. So basically on my drawing here, it's let me sort of bring it closer so you can clearly see. Right, I just want to sort of I want you to see the specifications with regard to the footing or the foundations. Okay, so we need to open up a trench that is going to be about 700 millimeters deep. All right, and then when we're done with the trenching, we're going to have to hold on, I just need to pick up a call. Okay, so Peter, I'm sure you've seen that that's basically the cross section. So this is actually going to be the this is the soil that you're going to have to actually sort of get colored soil, I would say approved material, right? Okay, so basically just to fill up that your trench, we have on site, we can use that one, it's fine, and then we're gonna get gravel just to sort of put behind the wall. So basically, this is basically the cross section of this Loffelstein. That's actually all the specifications. This is the drainage and the bedding cloth, the backfill gravel, the blocks, and the footing. Basically, all is as far as the Loffelstein is concerned. This is actually what I've been, in this industry. I've been basically through a lot. This is me. If you can remember how I look like, this is when I came yesterday. This is also some of the projects that I've supervised, and yeah, that's me. So we've worked on various projects. This is a recent project in Palok. We built up one of the tallest wall in Durban, a residential wall. Right. You see, this is actually the completion. Just recently, 3 October.